I would be interested in finding out what the name of this branch of mathematics is that I'm involved with. I don't know that it has a name, but I have a few names I think it might be at least close to. Um, I mean, I call it chaos mathematics or like chaos theory. Try to describe it before I recite the digits of pi. This is how I try to understand pi as a maybe it's called pure mathematics. It's kind of like, I mean, the big everything is the name that I came up with. It's basically taking all data from all different types of data and unifying it. It's kind of like a theory of everything, using pi to to compute it or calculate it. A good example of that is some of you may be familiar with the show called Big Bang Theory. I don't know if it's still running or whatever, but there's a character there like a genius guy, Sheldon Cooper, and I saw a clip of when he was a little kid and he was in a church and he was like this genius kid who's like a wise guy and wants to heckle the pastor, and so he's asking questions to trying to roast him or whatever, trying to heckle him or make him not have an answer, whatever. So anyway, so cut to, I don't know how long it was afterwards. And some of you may know this person. His name is Alex O'Connor. I don't know if you can see the correlation that I draw between them. I mean, Alex O'Connor is also like a super smart guy, atheist slash agnostic, like Oxford, Cambridge or whatever, very high level, very very intelligent, very well spoken, very articulate, and he does something similar. I mean, in real life, he asks all kinds of sharp, very intelligent questions as like a polemic or just to try to disprove the New Testament. And so that's what and the Old Testament, just the Bible in general. But anyway, so the connection that I saw a connection between them. And then I looked at my infinity pi matrix. I wanted to see if there's any connection between either those two or just any connection between. I found a connection between Alex O'Connor, the gematria of his name and his birthday within the infinity pi matrix. If you go to column J and row 1, so J1, the digits are 327. And if you look it up today, any celebrity or anyone most people have their birthdays listed online now, especially if you're a celebrity. It's the accurate birthday is listed. So his birthday is listed as March 27th of 1999, so it's 327. So I looked up at the top right-hand corner of the infinity pi matrix and I saw 327. So that's pretty interesting. That's already, you can identify him by his birthday. It also happens to be Mariah Carey's birthday, but whatever, we're not talking about her right now. But maybe there's a connection, but I just happened to know that her birthday is March 27th also. Maybe 1969 or something. Around there, maybe 1972. I don't know, around there. Anyway, back on track. So Alex O'Connor is it's March 27th, right? So then I scroll down. I go down in the infinity pi matrix, and I just scan it, and I see another box that's in the same column. It's J8. Okay. J8 is number 316. That's 8 times 30 is like a 240th placement. It's like 238, 239, 240 is in the infinity pi matrix is the number 316. Now, one of the rules in the infinity pi matrix is that permutations are used. So 316 is the same like saying 613 or 163. Or 613 or 631, it's the same thing. Now, with those rules, you can find an amazing thing, because what I did was I I put Alex O'Connor in my gematria calculator, and I came up with a result with a cipher of standard, like ordinal English gematria, where A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, if you do that, and Z is 26, just ordinally, just A through Z, 1 through 26. If you do that, Alex O'Connor will give you a result of 136, which in the infinity pi matrix, it's the same thing as I said, 316. Well, that is directly beneath the box that it's his birthday. So that's an example just of this kind of chaos mathematics that I'm referring to. It's a pure math. It's all numbers everywhere, how they relate to each other. That's one of the things that keep propelling me forward in this journey, in this endeavor, because some of these things are so amazing and they're just so clear. They're clearly spelled out in this infinite number. If it's infinite, that means that it has everything. That means that there's nothing that isn't in there. The whole Bible's in there. The whole Bible's in pi. Every math book, every physics book, every novel. Just try to wrap your mind around that. Every single credit card of every human being on planet Earth is in the number pi. Every phone number of every human being on planet Earth. Every social security, you get the idea. Okay, every license plate. All right. Okay, sometimes I get carried away with it. But basically, through gematria, you can make sense of all different kinds of data that are coming at you at once. That's where it gets this chaos from. So basically, that introduction to describe why I am involved in this work, what I find fulfilling and meaningful about it, and maybe more. We'll see what the future brings. But this will be, hopefully, because sometimes human error we can always make mistakes. But I always print the full number of pi, as many digits as I recited by memory, and every day, so you can check it as I read it. And so I count 3 as the first digit. It's digit 1. Some people count the 1 after the decimal point as the first digit. I've seen both, and there's calculators for both. But the way it came to me is that 314 has to be the first 3 digits. It's like the first word of pi. And with that, 314-159-265, 358-979, 323-846-264, 338, 327. 950-288-419-716, 939-937, 510-582-097494. 459-230, 781, 640-628-620, 899, 862, 803-482, 534-211, 706, 798, 214, 808, 651, 328, 230, 664, 709, 384, 460, 955, 058, 223, 172, 535, 940, 812, 848, 111, 745, 028. 410-270. 193 852 110 555. 964-462-294-895-493. 038-196-442-881 097. 566-593-344-612-847 564-823. 378-678-316. 527 120 190 914 564 856 692 346 034 861 045 432 664 821 339 360 726 024 914 127 372 458 700 660 631 558 817 488 152 092 096 282. That should be 336 digits if you count 3 as the first digit.